Hi there, and today I'm going to go through the list of LEGO City sets that are retiring at the end of 2024, just in case there are any that you want to get your hands on before they disappear for good. Now, LEGO naturally retire a certain amount of sets every year, and as City is the theme that I mainly focus on, I thought I'd go through and see what's disappearing, but stay watching till the end, as there are some sets which are disappearing which have been around for quite a while, but others that were only released in January this year. So first is set 60283, and that's Holiday Camper Van. Now, this has been around since January 2021, so it's been around for a while now, and normally LEGO pretty much always has a camper van for sale, so I'm imagining that this will probably get replaced in early 2025. Next is set 60283, and that's just called Tractor. This has also been around since January 2021. I really like the design of this tractor, and it's well worth getting if you haven't got it already, especially as we don't get many farm sets from LEGO, so who knows when we're going to get another tractor. Next is set 60335, which is Train Station. This came out in June 2022. And this was unusual as we got a crossing and the station and two vehicles in the same set. Previous to this, we always got the level crossing and the station separately. As stations go, I think this is a really nice one, and I also really like the bus that comes with it. LEGO train sets are normally on a 2 or 3 year cycle, so I'll be interested to know if LEGO replaces this one soon. Next we've got 60336, and that's the Freight Train, which also came out in June 2022. So we normally have a freight train and a passenger train at any one time, and this is the current Freight Train set, and I think it's slightly odd that we're losing the station and the freight train, but we're not losing the passenger train. So it's a bit sad that next year people will be able to buy a passenger train set, but won't be able to buy a station for it to stop at. But as the freight train and the station are both retiring at the end of this year, let's hope that that means we're going to get some more LEGO train sets next year. Moving on a year, we've got set 60364, which was Street Skate Park, and that came out in June 2023. This is one I've never bought as it seemed a little bit overpriced at £50, but I will keep my eyes open just in case it goes on sale anywhere. I've looked around and currently in the UK at least, it's still full price everywhere that I can find it. Also from June 2023, we've got 60365 Apartment Building. And when this came out, it's really quite refreshing as it's very different to previous city buildings with its bold architecture. And I hope that LEGO continue this theme and make more unusual buildings in the city range. Next we've got 60366, which was the Ski and Climbing Centre from June 2023. Now, LEGO City doesn't often have snowy sets as a leisure activity. They normally come with Arctic Explorers. So this was another bit of a departure for the theme, but not one that I ever decided to get. Its standard price is £95 or $120, which is definitely at the upper end of what I'd personally pay for it. Amazon have currently got 11% off on the set, but I'm not sure it's a set that would have a home in my LEGO City, but it does have some quite cool parts in it, so if I see it at a significant discount, I might get it before it disappears. Next we've got 60370, and that's the Police Station Chase. Now this came out slightly earlier in January 2023, and as a 4+ set, it's very basic, but a great starter set for kids. Another set from January 2023, which is 60372, Police Training Academy. Now I think this is a great set because it's not just another police station. So if you've already got a police station building, it's nice to bolt onto the side of it as their training academy. And in this set I particularly liked the zipline and the obstacle course play features. Next up is 60375, Fire Station and Fire Truck. Now this is the 4+ fire themed equivalent to the police starter set we saw earlier, and I think it's very cool that the fire station has a slide to get to the fire engine instead of just a regular pole. But it has always worried me why LEGO City Popcorn is so flammable. Now jumping forward to June 2023, and we've got set 60376, Arctic Explorer Snowmobile. Now I really love these little mini city sets that you get with animals, and I got 2 of these when they came out for the seals and the seal pups. We seem to get one of these each year. It was this in 2023 and then the red panda in 2024, so I'm looking forward to seeing what animal we get in 2025. So more from June 2023 and 60377, Explorer Diving Boat. Now this was part of the same Waterborne Explorer sets as the seals and seal pups, and in this set we got 2 new coloured turtles, and at retail price of £25 I thought this was really good value. So if you like this set and you see it on sale, it's definitely worth picking up. Next is 60378, Arctic Explorer Truck and Mobile Lab. This is another June 2023 set and another new animal. This time it was the polar bear cub to go with the adult polar bear. Now, I've never picked up this set myself, but I did grab 2 of the polar bear cubs off Lego.com's Pick-a-Brick. Still from June 2023, we've got 60379 Deep Sea Explorer Submarine. Now, I thought this was a very cool submarine, moving away from the normal all-yellow look. And you also got a whole bunch of sharks in the set, with a cool little shipwreck. Next, we've got set 60380 Downtown from June 2023. And this set matched the style of the apartment building which we saw earlier. This was the biggest city set of 2023 at £180, so quite a price for a Lego City building, but at least it had some great features as Lego made it modular, so you could put it together in several different ways. Onto another smaller set, which is 60383 Electric Sports Car from January 2023. Now, this is a really nice design of a car, and I love the matching minifig torso. Now, this is another standard small set, so I imagine another small car will be out in January. Next, we've got 60384 Penguin Slushy Van. Now, this came out in January 23, and it matched the other Lego City food trucks, like the ice cream van, the pizza van, and the burger truck. I love the giant icons that Lego put on the roofs of their food trucks, and I'm wondering what sort of food truck we'll be getting next year. Next is 60386 Recycling Truck, another January 2023 set, and one that I never got myself, as I've already got a couple of other previous recycling trucks. I was never particularly keen on the colour scheme of this truck, but at time of filming it's currently 25% off on Amazon. Also from January 2023 was 60387 4x4 Off-Roader Adventures. Now, this truck was far too big for my type of Lego City, but I did like the simple tent build which uses huge flag pieces. Here we've got 60388, which was Gaming Tournament Truck. Now, this was a very cool idea from January 2023 with some very cool minifigures, and I think it was a nice departure from the normal City Police, Fire and Explorer sets. Next is 60389 Custom Car Garage. From January 2023, this was another new and different idea. The cars were modular with removable fronts and backs, so they could be swapped and exchanged for ones in the garage. Although there wasn't much of a garage building itself, it was still a nice idea, and it's also currently about 20% off on Amazon. Next is 60392 Police Bike Car Chase, another small set from January 2023 and one of many that year. This one's got nothing particularly special, but it does have a really nice car design. Moving on in 2023, 60395 came out in August of that year and was another modular vehicle set. The front and back came off each of the 3 vehicles and could be swapped over with each other. 60396 Modified Race Cars came out with the previous set in August 2023 and with similar swappable parts. But as well as the fronts and backs coming off, it also has swappable jet engines and propellers. 60397 Monster Truck Race was a bit of a weird set from August 2023, with 2 themed monster trucks which could shoot missiles at each other. And personally, I don't see this one as a huge loss being retired. Now, moving on to this year, 60399 Green Race Car. This was a small set that only came out 10 months ago in January 2024. It's one that I've been meaning to get but never got round to it, so I'm going to try and get it at a discount before it disappears. 60403 Emergency Ambulance. This is another small set that's only been out since the beginning of this year. A 4+ set with a small ambulance and a snowboard ramp, nothing particularly special. 60405 Emergency Rescue Helicopter. This was also new this year, and as Lego helicopters go, I really like the look of this one. It's currently got 25% off on Amazon, so I might just try and get hold of this one before it disappears. Now, 60410 Fire Rescue Motorcycle was a little bit of a bizarre small set from January of this year with an absolutely huge oversized motorcycle. It's a set that never really interested me, so one that I'm not particularly bothered that it's retiring. 60417 was Police Speedboat and Crook's Hideout, another set from January this year, and one that I've recently purchased as I discovered that it connects with the current Lego City Harbour set. It's shown on the map on the quay side of the harbour set, and I'm really glad I got it now that I know that it's about to retire. 60424 was Jungle Explorer ATV and another small set from January this year, but this one I would highly recommend getting before it disappears. Not only do you get the only ever Lego Red Panda, but vintage Lego fans will also like that you get a Johnny Thunder tribute minifigure. I also think that this one's an odd choice to retire so soon, as I thought the Red Panda would be a real selling point for this set. 60425 Jungle Explorer Waterplane, also from January this year. This is the only other Jungle Explorer set retiring this year. This one's only of real interest if you want crocodiles in a new colour, otherwise it's fairly bland plain, but already 20% off on Amazon. 60428 Space Construction Mech. This was the smallest of the city space sets that came out in January this year, and it's great if you like mechs, but otherwise fairly unremarkable. 60432 Command Rover and Crane Loader. This is the other space set that's retiring this year, and the larger of the two city space rovers. This is a really cool looking set, and at £60 or $85 you actually get quite a lot for your money, and personally I think definitely worth looking at in case it drops into a sale. We're on to the last few, and 60436 Lego City Advent Calendar 2024 only came out on the 1st of September, but it is kind of understandable that it's going to be retiring after Christmas. Next to last is 60438 Sailboat, and this is the last of the January 2024 sets that are going to be retiring this year. I really like this set as LEGO don't often give us boats with sails, and I bought it back in the summertime. Sad to see this one go, but hopefully LEGO will continue making sailboats. And then lastly we've got 60441 Space Explorers Pack. This was released only in May as a discounted way to buy the construction mech and the interstellar spaceship, and also get the hoverbike polybag for free. I've only ever seen this in LEGO brand stores, and as I already had the 3 component sets, I never bothered with this. But also, as it's only available in brand stores, I doubt this will be found on sale anywhere. But as it's 3-in-1 and its standard price of £25, it's already cheaper than buying the 3 sets separately by about £5. And that's all the LEGO City sets that are going to be retiring this year. I hope you found this useful in case there are any city sets that you want to get hold of before they retire, and clear the way for all the new city sets that are going to come out in January. Let me know in the comments below if there are any of these you're going to be grabbing hold of yourself. If you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and of course, please subscribe for more LEGO videos.